my cell phone system.
So Cash Doll was showing us the way the whole issue progressed. She said she had no issues with Cardi B. And another thing to note is Cash Doll was also misunderstanding with rappers like Asian Doll and Lil Kim. So Cash Doll is at a point in her life where she just doesn't want to beef with anybody. She just wants to focus on her career and she wants to make money and also build relationships, which is why she linked up with Cardi B. So now Cash Doll and Cardi are cool, which is great. I do think it's great to see some unity amongst female rappers. However, Nicki's fans, aka the Barbs, had an issue with this, and they found out that Cash Doll unfollowed Nicki. So some of the Barbs thought that Cash Doll unfollowed Nicki after she started hanging out with Cardi B. However, Cash Doll revealed that she unfollowed Nicki 2 weeks ago, and she told the reason why. Listen to this. I've been saying I don't have a problem.
What? You're making me mad. What? Wait, what are that? Hush, because you're wasting the baby. You sleep. Go to sleep. Now. You want to go downstairs in a minute, come see us. You want to go downstairs in a minute.
Y'all want me to do? I'm not even, and then that's what she said in my DM. That's what made me unfollow her. Cause y'all saying. That was 2 weeks ago I unfollowed her. Yeah, Cardi was sitting up talking about her other video. We talking about bringing videos together. Oh, I followed Nicki because of Cardi. You know, ain't nobody, look, I'm a grown ass woman with a grown ass bill. I got a family to make sure straight. I ain't thinking about beefing with no bitch. The hell? I don't go about none of y'all motherfuckers. Well, I unfollowed Nicki. I unfollowed Nicki 2 weeks ago because when y'all was dragging me for whatever the fuck y'all was dragging me for, and I told y'all to leave my name out y'all mouth, she came in my DM talking crazy. And I unfollowed her and told her she was delusional, just like y'all motherfuckers. If you want to be technical, that's exactly. Leave me alone. Buddy. It's hard. Leave me alone. Don't like me anyway. What y'all acting out? Like y'all disappointed. Y'all motherfuckers. Who gonna be my nobody?
Yes, sir.
Over here by me.
Leave me alone. Leave alone. Fucking retarded people. Party, that's not funny.
Okay.
You can't take away what Nicki has done for female life. Nobody ever did. She held us down. But I'm just trying to eat. I gotta feed. So I'm not thinking about being with nobody. That's the least of my.
Get over here again.
I don't
Move
with nobody. That's all
again.
I'm saying.
Understand? Oh, okay. That's right.
Stop putting me up against I'm trying to be. And I'm still don't like me anymore. But you can't let me follow me. So I'm not gonna follow you. I'm young.
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen again. She held us down. But I'm just trying to eat. I gotta feed. So I'm not thinking about beefing with nobody. That's the least of my concern. I don't want to beef with nobody. That's why me and Cody come together. So this is unity. Stop putting me up against I'm trying to beef. And I'm still don't like me anymore. But you can't let me sideways. caught wind of it and she DM'd Cash Doll, and Cash Doll unfollowed her after that DM exchange. Now, I will say this, Nikki does have a history of checking people in their DMs if they say something about her that she doesn't like. So this is not something that's unbelievable. However, I do want to know the full story because Nikki and Cash Doll do have a rapport. They've
Say stop moving.
The whole family.
Touch it.
Get
out the
It's one of the year's absolute best films.
You guys fans?
Oh yes. Knives Out.
Doll do have a rapport. They've never had any issues. In fact, Nikki has given Cash Doll a shout out in the past.
Be quiet. Things like that. Be quiet. Don't look at me. Watch TV. Be still. Time this way. Stay like that, do you?
And Nikki actually still follows her on Instagram. So I'm wondering what happened in that exchange. What were those DMs about? Was it about Nikki or was it about her fans? Because Nikki's fans, y'all bars out there, y'all are some instigators, okay? Y'all love to stir up some mess. And Cash Doll has been really frustrated with the bars for years because they always seem to troll her. In fact, one of them hacked her Instagram page, and this was back in 2016.
Wasn't your Instagram hacked at one point?
They hacked my Instagram. You think that? You know what? It was one of Nicki Minaj fans. It was one of Nicki Minaj. Let me tell you, because they so stupid. They was under my new page I made. It was like, now this gotta start all over, right? And you know, they are the bars. The bars is crazy. And they like comment back and forth to each other. So when I got my page back, one of them commented like, how did she get it back? You let her get the page back? She's like, no, I don't know how she got it back. And then they DM me and like, you want the page back, I need $5,000.
I'm sorry, I hate to laugh at this story, but it is funny. Like, the bars are crazy, y'all. They are crazy. And Cash Doll has been fed up with Nikki's fans for years. So when you see Cash Doll going off on Nikki's fans, that's all built up frustration. Cash Doll says she loves Nikki, but she just doesn't care for the bars.
I will love it. I could never say I like her. What I don't like is her agent that's always trying to make us a problem just because you cool with this person that you probably have problems with. Or you want to pull with this person as her ex. That's not really the thing. I don't have a problem with her. I love that woman.
So as you can see, the issue is not really with Nikki. It's just with some of her bars. And Nikki has to be careful when she capes for some of her fans because some of her fans do make her look bad. There are some bars out there who instigate drama between other rappers and Nikki's name is dragged into it. And she ends up falling into this trap where she's at odds with another artist. And it looks like this is happening once again. But I do hope Nikki and Cash Doll kind of settle out their differences because this whole thing seems very petty to me. And also, I want Cash Doll to stop focusing on the stand. Don't give them any energy because they're just going to use that as more. Fuel to go against you. I would say take a lesson from Megan Thee Stallion. There have been some fans trying to stir up some beef between her and a few other female rappers like Cardi. in Young Miami from the City Girls, but Megan did not take the bait because she knows that a lot of these fans are the ones who create beef between other artists.
Well, when the fans see that the girls are being nice to each other, that makes them lessen that drama. Because a lot of beef between women get started because of their fan base, I feel like. So you gotta just make sure everybody cool, like on every end, like so your fans won't get to like, you know, making little messy stuff about everybody. So I just try to make sure. Look, you good? We good? All right.
Well said, Megan. Well said. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
You hungry? Go down there and get Papa. Come on. Fish up. We have no nuggets. We just had them things. Got cheese in it.
Who am I?
Yeah, I want to.
I'm scared, overwhelmed, confused. When you find out that you have metastatic breast cancer, the struggle, it's real. And so am I.
Discover Kisqali, the only medication of its kind specifically indicated for premenopausal women with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer. Kisqali is a pill taken as hormone therapy that's proven to delay disease progression.
Who am I? Ambitious, loyal. I am a woman filled with strength. I need to advocate for myself. I want real information in a real way.
Kisqali can cause lung problems or an abnormal heartbeat, which can lead to death. It can cause serious liver problems and also low white blood cell counts that may result in severe infections. Tell your doctor right away if you have breathing problems, chest pains, a change in your heartbeat, dizziness, liver problems, fever, chills, or other symptoms of an infection, are pregnant, breastfeeding, or plan to become pregnant. Common side effects include low white blood cells, nausea, infections, tiredness, diarrhea, vomiting, hair loss, headache, constipation, rash, and cough. Avoid grapefruit juice during treatment with Kisqali.
Who am I? I'm all of us. Younger women living with this type of metastatic breast cancer. I'm taking Kisqali with hormone therapy. I'm seeing my scans improve. And I'm embracing every moment.
Advocate for yourself by asking your doctor about treatment with Kisqali.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Impressive Channel. Jhené Aiko was accused of taking shots at Ariana Grande and her new song, None of Your Concern. Jhené released her song, None of Your Concern, around midnight, and in the song, it seems like she's talking about her on and off again boyfriend, Big Sean. Now, I don't know if Jhené is still dating Big Sean, but she was dating him for a certain period of time, and then they broke up, and then they got back together, and so far it's just been a complicated relationship. But Big Sean was in the video, and Jhené was talking about him, and she was also allegedly talking about Ariana Grande. In the lyrics of the song, she said this: I've been hearing things and seeing things. And so it seems
Go downstairs and put on your house shoes.
Of course you
Or
always
is these your shoes right here?
And trust me, you really don't want beef. That's besides the point. I'm disappointed as a homie. What is it you see? I want better for you moving forward. What's better for you than me? Now, Jhené could have been talking about anybody, but, you know, people are putting the two and two together, and they're assuming that she's directing a shot at Ariana Grande. Now, for those of you who don't know, Big Sean did date Ariana Grande back in 2014, and since then they broke up. But earlier this year, they were spotted hanging out together outside of the studio. So Jhené was probably looking at this whole situation with a side eye, and she was thinking that Big Sean was still entertaining Ariana. So maybe that's why she took that little dig at Ariana in the song. But if you get a chance, I would say listen to it. You'll find out some more interesting details about Big Sean and Jhené's relationship, because Big Sean said he made Jhené have 9 orgasms in one day. Woo-wee. Maybe that's why Jhené is still in love with Big Sean, and she's triggered at the thought of him being back with his ex. Anyway, let me move on and talk about the actress Naturi Naughton. I'm tired of people coming for Notori. I did do a video yesterday about Little Kim actually shading Notori during her Hollywood Unlocked interview.
Notori, I was not okay with that. No, everybody wasn't okay with that.
I was never,
She has nothing to comment to me, nothing. You know, I could really be disrespectful, like, you know, don't act like
For those of you who don't know, Little Kim is still mad that Notori played her in the Biggie Smalls movie, which was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, and she's still mad. And honestly, this situation made me sit back and reevaluate some of Little Kim's beefs because Little Kim has been done wrong in certain situations, but I don't like the fact that she misplaces her anger and puts blame on somebody who really didn't do anything to her to begin with. Now, Notori did respond to Little Kim's interview, and she said this on her Instagram story. In the words of Biggie Smalls, more money, more problems. She also said sorry, but all lies, and put a sad face emoji and said all love though. So that was a very classy clapback from Notori, and I expect nothing less because Notori has always carried herself with class, even when people keep constantly coming at her. Another person who came at her was 50 Cent. Now 50 Cent is a big bully. He loves to troll people online, and recently he targeted Notori, which I thought was very messed up because Notori stars in his show Power, and she helps bring in the ratings for the show, so it was wrong for 50 Cent to come for her. But he did post a meme on Instagram of one of the characters on the show named Ghost taking away Notori's edges. So he said in his caption, "Power never ends. Ghost messed up the edges. Laugh out loud." Now Notori saw this and she responded and said, mean much 50? Don't I make you look good every Sunday night? But cool. 50 Cent did actually apologize, which is very rare for him, and he said, yes, you do a great job on the show, Notori. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. Now, I thought 50 was going to leave this alone, but he didn't. After 50 got his page shut down by Instagram, he went on Twitter and threw shade at Notori again. This time, he posted a meme comparing Notori to a monster, and he said, who did this? Power is number one. And Notori responded and said, 50, did we have a fight and I not know about it? So confused. Hashtag so much for Power fam. Hashtag final season. And she also said on Instagram, there's so much I want to say, but you don't even have an Instagram account. So why waste my characters or come out of my character? But do pick up a copy of my upcoming book. Hashtag what not to do when you're a boss. Hashtag I'm not a character. Hashtag I'm a real person. Hashtag I am a woman. Hashtag I am a black woman. That's right. Notori is a black woman with class, and she has carried herself so well in this industry. This industry tried to take her down since she was a teenager. When she was in a group 3LW, people were berating her and mistreating her, and she had to overcome that. As she got older, she was told that she wasn't good enough and she was too dark-skinned for a role. And you have a grown woman who's still mad at her for playing that role. And now you have 50 Cent, who Notori considered a boss and a friend, who's now coming for her for no reason at all. And it's just messed up. Considering the relationship he has with Notori.
And thank you for joining us here for this momentous event. You are now about to witness the thrilling spectacle that is the Lionheart Ruins Warfare. The first team to make their grand entrance is Coders Elite. They've already taken the lead to this.
going through, but I think if Summer wants to continue performing, she has to learn how to manage it, because right now she's upsetting a lot of fans, especially fans who are putting money in her pocket. Now, recently she has received a backlash because she has been getting negative reviews ever since she started her first and last tour, which I find it interesting that she named it that, but ever since she has been doing her concerts, she has been getting a lot of backlash by her fans. In fact, a blog named Gossip of the City did repost some of the experiences that these fans have had attending Summer's concerts. One fan said this: Summer Walker is by far the worst I've ever seen in concert. And to think, I was rooting for her, and she come on this stage like she been popped 3 handlebars, dragging her smooth-footed long neck across the stage, mumbling the lyrics to herself, and had everybody wondering, girl, are we here to see you in concert, or are you here to see us? Social anxiety, my foot. Girl, if that's the case, go home and hide. Don't be out here taking folks' money, knowing good and well you perform like it's karaoke night. Anybody that's been to the show know good and well I ain't lying either. I'm glad this is your first and last tour, because that was my first and last time ever paying to go see you. Don't waste y'all money. You're going to be upset. This girl has a horrible stage presence. The rumors are not a lie. True T, I ain't played this album since the night I left that concert. She over it, and I'm over her. Bye, Ashy. Woo-wee. That was tough. Another fan said this: such an anticlimactic and disappointing experience meeting Summer Walker yesterday. Not only did she move the meet and greet last minute to the after show, the meet and greet itself was seconds. We were informed to have our phones out, ready with flash, and not to sit too close or touch her. She barely spoke to anyone. Every couple of people she would say hi. It was a big hurt piece for me because I really idolized her and her work. I knew she was an introvert and kind of closed off, but there was no effort in this at all whatsoever. For a fan who supports you and your music, helps put money into your pocket, there was not a care or a sense of compassion for all the waiting and money spent into getting that moment. I sat around for hours trying to figure out what item of mine I wanted you to sign and what I might say to you. I didn't even get an autograph. Granted, I didn't expect minutes of your time, but I at least expected some sincerity. Never again, ever. Summer, you lost a big fan. I'm glad this is your first and last tour. You don't deserve us. Another person on Twitter said this: y'all, I love Summer Walker's music, but there needs to be some development and semblance that she cares, or she just shouldn't tour. Looking back, it is bad. The meet and greet stuff is one thing, but she checked her cell phone on stage so many times, checking her phone. All these experiences were pretty negative, and Summer did have to go on Instagram and address her fans. She said that she loves her fans and appreciates them for taking the extra time to share their stories, but she also said she doesn't like getting hugs. She's an empath, so she doesn't like too much energy surrounding her, and she said she can't fake the funk. If she's feeling a certain way, she can't hide it. She also later said on Instagram that she was ending her tour early because her social anxiety was becoming too much for her.
I just want to say that I really, really, really appreciate anyone who loves my music, who looks at my music, comes to the show, comes to the music, supports me, and really love and respect my personality. Unfortunately, I'm not going to go over too much support because it doesn't really coexist with my social anxiety and my introverted personality. But I really hope that people understand and respect that at the end of the day, I'm a person. I have feelings. I get tired. I get sad. And it's just a lot. And so I don't want to lose myself for someone else. I want to give y'all what I can. So I'm going to keep making music, and I'm going to do a few shows so I can finish.
It's unfortunate that Summer has to really deal with this early in her career. And honestly, she doesn't manage her social anxiety. I don't really see her lasting that long in this industry, because the music industry is very demanding. It's very demanding of your time, your energy, your privacy, everything. And unfortunately, that is the price of successful artist. And that's something that every artist needs to know when they get into the music industry. They have to have artist development and they have to be trained on how to deal with the pressure of fame. Because if they're not trained, they crumble under the pressure. And unfortunately, that's happening to Summer Walker. But I do wish the best for Summer. As long as she continues to find ways to cope with her anxiety, she'll be all right. But I do think she has to put a little bit more effort into what she's doing to at least let people know that she cares a little bit. But anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. Cardi B was not happy with the recent video that I did. If you don't know, I did do a video about Cardi B reacting to the collaboration between Nicki Minaj and Karol G. If you want to find out the details of that video, I would suggest that you watch it, but I will briefly summarize what was in it. Now, a popular blogger named Tasha K threw some shade at Cardi B and laughed at the irony that a Latina artist like Karol G would choose to work with Nicki Minaj instead of another Latino rapper like Cardi B. Now, Cardi B did respond to Tasha K. She clapped back, and she also clapped back at some other comments on Twitter. And one troll on Twitter said he wanted to beat Cardi up, and Cardi dropped the address she was at and said she'll pull up on anybody who wants to fight, and she actually did. Now, two men did pull up, and one of the guys was a Cardi fan. In fact, somebody corrected me about this in my last video, and I want to say thank you for correcting me. One of the guys was a fan, but the other one was actually a troll. Because I saw his Twitter feed before he met Cardi, and he was definitely throwing a lot of shade. But anyway, those are minor details. But I did criticize Cardi in my last video because I thought it was really unnecessary for her to pull up on somebody and try to fight them. Like, why would she do that? And why would she post this on Twitter? Cardi B was upset with my comments, and she was especially upset that I said she should be doing better things like tending to her child. Now, I'm going to play the sound bite from my last video so y'all could hear what I said verbatim. I can't believe Cardi would actually wait for somebody to show up so she could fight them. That's funny but sad. You know what I mean? Very sad. She should be tending to her daughter, but she's trying to fight somebody. Like, what's going on? Where are the priorities? So that was the comment I said that made her mad. And if you hear the tone in my voice, I wasn't being malicious. I was actually laughing because I thought the situation was funny. But I also criticized her because I thought it was silly that she wanted to fight a random troll on Twitter just for the sake of it. And I'm like, Cardi, you have better things to do. You're a busy woman. What are you doing trying to fight random people over some comments on Twitter? That makes no sense. Now, Cardi did not like my comments at all, especially my comment about her needing to tend to her daughter. She thought I was criticizing her parenting skills, and I really wasn't. But she thought that, and she clapped back at me on Instagram Live. Listen to this.
So, last night, some little crazy shit happened because, clearly, I'm in a lawsuit against somebody, right? I'm in a lawsuit against somebody. This person has been talking so reckless about me, so reckless. And, yesterday, I feel like, one second. Yesterday, I feel like this is pissing me off, and I responded to something. Because it's like, I'm going to a person that says, I understand that I'm famous, and people be like, stop responding to this. How much can a person say? How much can a person see others to make them famous for people are doing? And it's like, it's so sad. That's good. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like when people keep on doing comments, it's like, how long do you not take to respond to something? And it's like, like always, somebody always starts something, and when I reply back, it's like, or you a hater, or you this, you that. And it's like, why never people like put why I even say something? Like, why is it people just think that I just be laughing out and sagging off for no reason? But anyways, so I put that, right? And then people were swinging on me on Twitter, like, oh, I will beat you up. And my thing is, like, I hate when people say they're going to beat me up because it's like, come do it then. Maybe it is a little bit dumb because maybe I'm a little old enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm old enough to know better, but sometimes I just feel like I'm too young enough to not just. So, you know, I linked up with somebody and everything. And I really got upset today, right? Because you see, like I said, there's this propaganda on YouTube that is like, hate on Cardi, hate on Cardi. I see this YouTuber report about what happened last night. And it really did me mad work, right? Because I'm just supposed to think that this is mad. You can say whatever you want about me, but don't say like it's like, once you got other priorities, why are you not with your child? Like it's like, you are a mother yourself. You are a mother yourself. Like it was 12:35 a.m. My kid is at home sleeping. My kid is at home sleeping. I'm in the studio. That's why I was in 46 in the first place. I was in the studio working. Don't bring my kid up every single time. Yeah, I feel like I do something wrong. Like that's really irking and makes me so mad because I'm not like a mom. It's like when people like talk about me, like you can say whatever you want, but don't bring my kid up. Like that's just me so hot and tight. Cause it's like, damn, people always advocate with me, but when it comes to my kid, that's just me so mad. Cause I really be going so hard for mine.
Oh, you know what, Keisha? I got it. No, there's no name called you too. Oh, Meemee, when her name popped up.
Quit smoking. Talk to your doctor about Chantix. Follow me to a place I know with endless possibilities, so you can check your list off row by row. Come on, so much for scoring. And look, get much more. That's less better. Keeping us smarter and better. A heartbreaking goodbye next. Closed caption sponsorship for Inside Edition is brought to you by
60% of women wear the wrong size hat and can experience sleep. You don't have to. With Always My Fit, try the next size up and get up to 20% sheet case, more minerals enter deep into the enamel surface. You have an opportunity to repair what's already been damaged. It's amazing.
Stay tuned. There's more to come.
Forcing tenants to live without heat, refusing to pay their workers. A troubled local company could now be facing a new issue. Federal investigators. And a popular dipping sauce running out. We'll see how drastic the shortage is.
It's time for the ultimate Sleep Number event. Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed. You can adjust your comfort on both sides. Your Sleep Number setting.
Can it help us fall asleep faster?
Yes, by gently warming your feet.
But can it help keep us asleep?
Absolutely. It intelligently senses your movements and automatically adjusts to keep you both effortlessly comfortable.
So you can really promise better sleep.
Not promise, true. And now, during the ultimate Sleep Number event,
Save 50% on the Sleep Number 360 Limited Edition Smart Bed. Plus 0% interest for 24 months on all smart beds. And Saturday.
Indulgent, delicious, irresistible. Fancy Feast makes delighting your cat delightfully easy. Every recipe, every last detail. Another fancy way to show your love. Fancy Feast, introducing savory centers. Make your life more organized. There's only one solution. The Clothes Factory. For an in-home estimate on custom-made closets that we can show you before we begin, call 961-4300 or go online at closetfactory.com. Finally today, anyone who said goodbye to a pet knows the heartbreak Tim Tebow is going through. Tim Tebow breaks down in tears as he feeds his beloved dog Bongo one last snack. Politician Rick Bag was a puppy Tim Tebow got him as a gift in 2010. The name Bongo, a tribute to Tebow's former team, the Denver Broncos.